Claim your free AirPods today by clicking the first link in the description down below.
r/AskReddit. What is your hidden, useless talent? I can forget your name 3 seconds after meeting you. Wow, we really have a lot in common. Jim? No. This is Patrick. I can pretend I don't want to kill myself all day long every day. That's not useless. It's actually helpful. Fake it till you make it to the finish line. If you die of natural causes, then you aren't letting anyone down. I can sleep anywhere, anytime, in just about any position. In basic training I accidentally learned how to sleep standing up. Everyone I know who's a great sleeper told me the same thing, learned in basic training. I can overanalyze a situation and duck it up entirely. I'm overanalyzing. Why you bolded those words? 10-letter words, yo. Try and keep up. Edit. I've never gotten so many upvotes on a comment before. This is hilarious, because I'm actually wrong. Edit 2. First time ever going past 20 upvotes on a comment, it hit 1000. You guys XD. I can pour 2 equal glasses of something just by eyeballing. We've gotten out the scale to check it. It's uncanny. And it works every single time. You should be a chef. Portion control is a gift from the gods. The culinary equivalent of perfect pitch. When I was a kid, I used to be able to speak in 2 distinctly different pitches at the same time. I called it my alien voice. Now when I try to do it, I just sound like that pimpled teenager from Simpsons. Distinctly. 10 letters. I can shake my eyes really fast. Edit. This is my top comment. Let us take a moment to remember my duck onion barks holy hit. Brother. I've never found anyone else who can do this. There are dozens of us. Dozens. I always put a USB cable in the right way on the first try without looking. I don't even know how it works. Must be my personal superpower. Superpower. 10 letters. 2 meter too fast. I can do I throat chuckling thing, where I vibrate my vocal cords and whatnot, and it sounds like a clicker from Last of Us, and sometimes I can do it to sound like a predator. Found Velociraptor. Clever girl. I've known how to unicycle extremely well since I was 6. No one I know knows I can, but it's just something that never really needs mentioned. Edit. Apparently saying needs mentioned is weird. I'm from Oregon, since people have asked. Edit 2. Wow, I've never received any attention for my unicycling. Thanks for doubling my Reddit karma. How old are you? My experience is every college campus on earth has a unicycle guy. That guy could be you. Experience. 10. I'm extremely good at remembering names. In fact, I'm so good I have to pretend to forget a few names cause remembering their name is sometimes kinda creepy. I do this. I do forget names sometimes, but I'm really good at random facts and conversations I've had. I have to pretend I've forgotten things because it'll look weird. But if I do that too long, I forget what I've pretended I don't know. So I get a bit mixed up between reality and daydreams. I can fling a rubber band with incredible accuracy. Nobody ever cares though. Snipe them with rubber bands until they care. While driving. Roll down your windows and snipe the pedestrians. Hit and run. I can clap with one hand. Immediately afterwards, everyone around me starts flapping their wrists around like they're having seizures and asking me if they're doing it right. They're not. Edit. None of you have guessed my identity. There are dozens of us. Definitely just did that. In a room by myself. Number no shame. I can slap my testicles against my gooch rather loudly. You were so preoccupied with whether or not you could. You didn't stop to think if you should. My longest fart yet lasted for more than a minute. It wasn't a fart. It was an experience. Edit. Wow, I got gold. Thanks, stranger. I can move my lips so far up that they cover my nostrils, and when I breathe in I can completely plug my nostrils with my lip. I can also wiggle my ears and nose. I can do this too. I use it when I go swimming to keep the water out of my nose. It's an airtight seal. Wouldn't water go into your mouth then? I can whistle while also humming, thus creating a buzzing sound. A really deep buzzing sound. Problem is, I love it, but everyone else hates it. Robot sounds as coined by my dad while telling me to stop making goddamned robot sounds. I can make a really loud click with my tongue. It is the epitome of uselessness. Not true. Excellent skill for annoying sisters. I'm a fountain of useless knowledge. One useless fact PLS. In order to determine if the female giraffe is fertile, the male giraffe headbutts her in the abdomen until she urinates. He then tastes the urine to determine her fertility. I can vibrate my eyes. Doesn't do anything but shake my world around. Super useful for demonstrating nystagmus to your medical friends. Greetings fellow mutant. Fun story. I'm currently a first year optometry student. And after I told a classmate that I could shake my eyes, he asked me to show him. The next time we were in lab, we were doing a cover test. It finds ocular alignment. He told the instructor that there was something wrong with my eyes as a prank on the instructor. After we showed the instructor, he went and got all of the students who would have the best reactions, and I did it for each of them. They all reacted how we expected. They were all a little freaked out. He then brought everyone up to the front of the class and asked them to come up with an explanation for what was happening. Based on what we had been practicing that day, after about 10 minutes of the lab coming up with different theories about what was happening, the doctor looked at me and said, "What about you? What do you think is happening?" So I just said, "Well, what I think is happening is that I'm doing it voluntarily." Everyone groaned, because we had spent the past 20 or so minutes looking at it and then discussing it. Then the doctor let us go home an hour early. It was a good day. I can spot wigs and hair pieces with amazing accuracy. The power is called torpedo. Now you just need to use that to destroy them with torpedoes. I can hold my nose and blow a tiny stream of air out of my tear ducts. Apparently this is a pretty common thing, so I've been told I can't claim it as a talent, but screw that. I'm still claiming it. And I've also coined a term for it, the ocular queef. If you put liquid in your nose, can you squirt it out your eyeball? Never tried it, but maybe I will. I'm a very experienced erotic hypnotist. I can literally bring a consenting partner to orgasm with my voice alone. Try bringing that up on a date. Edit. Okay. All the folks who want to learn how, and all the folks who think I'm talking out of my ass, head on over to /r/erotic hypnosis. Making you feel really awkward watching The Jungle Book with small children since 2012. Edit 2. I have just realized I'm wearing a purple shirt. Just thought you'd like to know. Consenting. 10 letters. Non-consenting. 13 years. I can procrastinate for an entire semester. PFFFFT, try all your life. I can quote B-list movies in a conversation and you'll never know. Plot twist. This was a quote from a B-list movie. Exotic birds or air native birds seem to show up wherever I am. My mom is an avid bird watcher, and she forces me to come with her as a sort of lucky charm sometimes. Every time I go she sees some blueberry crested warbler wonk or something. Every time it works. I'm just like, for duck's sake. This is the worst superpower ever. Edit. Don't worry guys. I love my mom and she doesn't need to trick me into hanging out with her. Bird watching is just boring if you're not into it. Also I'm a girl. Sounds like she just likes spending time with you. Lol, yep. His mom be like, look you /orange blossoms, a blueberry crested warbler wonk him monotone yeah. Some random passerby that's called a seagull. I can recite the alphabet backwards in less than 4 seconds. Alphabet. 26 letters. You've won. I'm able to induce a lucid dream. Useless. But definitely a nice addition to regular sleep. I mean, we all have to sleep. Why not make the most of your dreams? Edit. My highest rated comment is about dreams. Awesome. Also, if you guys want to learn, /r/lucid dreaming is a good place to start. Also, the book from Stephen LaBerge is a good place to start as well. I got really good at initiating lucid dreams using a light switch as a reality check. But it's sorta playing with fire for me, because I often wake up into sleep paralysis after. Well, that certainly discourages me from trying it. I had sleep paralysis one time, and it was awful. Also, initiating. 10 letters. I'm so good at biting my nails that they appear perfectly neat and manicured 24/7. 25 years old. Haven't used nail clippers since my mom stopped trimming my nails for me as a baby. It's an art. I'm also 25 years old and also a nail biter. Last week I chipped my front incisor slightly. I'm no longer able to bite my nails. Honestly, this is probably the worst event to occur in my life. I have two. A psychological proven synesthesia, where my vision and sound senses bend together, and since I was a child I can't describe anyone looks, because I can't create a brain image of it. But I'll learn how someone walks, talks, moves, pace. Basically any movement pattern. So I can see if someone I know is coming for a very far distance. Just by how he moves. Edit, I was at school. So I can't answer and now I will reply everyone I can. And I want to thank everyone for the upvotes. This is the highest I had, and I'm very happy with it. Op asked for useless talents, not superpowers. I can always trust a fart. Mr. Fart here. Can you lend me $50? I'll pay you back, I promise. Don't trust him. He's full of hit. I can make a raindrop noise with my mouth. Oh. With or without the flick? I can do it without the flick. I can dislocate both my shoulders and pop them back in again. It's a fun party trick. My sister can do this with one shoulder. She uses it to win bets that she can lick her elbow. I can make a perfect trumpet impression with my lips and voice. But my range is limited by my voice, which is pretty deep, lower side of baritone. So I've got about a quarter of an average trumpet's range. I think a local orchestra can still afford to hire you. The real trumpets are getting too expensive. There's really nothing I'm bad at. I'm just PAINFULLY carrot average at everything. Carrot edited carrot BECAUSE carrot WORDS carrot AREARD. After having managed an adult video store working the night shift for over a year, all with 12 monitors blaring videos that customers were sampling, I have the ability to tell what action is taking place on the screen purely by the music alone. New line. Now I like to say this is a hidden talent, but in actuality it's been tested at many parties where the group would randomly play an adult film, send me to the other room, and ask me to describe the scene. This was followed by blowjob. She's on top now. Doggy style shouts from me from whatever room they chose to send me off to. New line. Hidden? No. Talent? Up to you to decide. Useless? Most definitely. I can make my vision get blurrier at will. It's very fun to do if I'm in a car listening to music and I want to feel like I'm in a music video. Other than that, no real uses. I guess I can determine how blind someone is? I don't even know if this is common too. I thought everyone can do this. Yeah, I think everyone can change the focal depth of their eyes at will. That's how we like focus on stuff. It'd be pretty bogus if we couldn't. I can eat a whole medium pizza, wank multiple times, and cry myself to sleep all in one night. I'm so lonely. Look at this jabroni only being able to finish a medium pizza by himself. I can touch my nose with my tongue, squint with both my eyes individually, wiggle both my ears individually, and make my pectoral muscles bounce. I try not to do the last one in public, since guys that do always seem kind of weird to me. I only use all of these to entertain people. Oh yeah. I can also down half a liter of beer in one. Squint with both my eyes individually. What? Sorry. English is not my first language. I had to look this one up. I guess Dick.cc fooled me. I can look cross-eyed with one eye, then the other. Does that make sense? I can dislocate my jaw with an audible crack, and then use my tongue and cheeks to change the pitch, so I can make little tunes. Hurts like duck after about 10 seconds. Though,